When I was doing job interviews to become a vice principal, I discovered that one thing that they were looking for in all of my answers was that I would have a process. For example, they would give me a scenario saying, this has happened, this has happened, this has happened, what are you going to do about it? And it was important that I find a way of solving the problem. But it was even more important that in my answer I showed that I had a plan for solving problems. The process is important. The plan for solving problems is important. In this week's story in the Bible, we're given a plan. What to do when somebody in the community does something to you that you don't like. You could do nothing. You could let it fester. You could yell and scream. These are all things you could do. But that's not part of the process we're given. We're told, talk to the person, and if that doesn't work, bring someone else, and together you can talk, and there's several steps put in there. But I think the important thing is, there's a process. If there's a problem, we don't just ignore it. We don't just hope it will go away. We do what we can do to solve the problem. And we don't control the other person, and it's not always going to work out. But we do control ourselves. And we do our best to heal the relationship. And that's what this process is aimed at doing. If there's a problem, let's try to do what we can to solve it.